Assalamu alaikum everyone. Hamid Said here from Shahruh Technologies and EdShah. I'm very delighted, excited, and very happy to invite you all to Shahruh Technologies and EdShah's first international online EdTech conference. So I welcome you all formally. Thank you. Before we formally begin, I would like to introduce you with EdShah and Shahruh Technologies, that how these two companies combined are coming up with this conference and are bringing you different EdTech, technology, education experts to talk on different topics. So today we are joined by eminent speakers on EdTech, on education policies, and also on the education administration side. We are very glad because this is first of its kind conference by EdShah. So we are very excited and we are very happy to welcome you all in this conference. With me right now, we have our first speaker who is very close to my heart because he is not only an eminent speaker, but also one of my mentees. And he started his career right in front of our eyes. And we are very happy to see him grow into a full-time entrepreneur and, giving career opportunity to multiple people. So our first speaker is Mr. Sylvester Joseph. So I'll quickly go through his profile. He's founder of Celgio Tech. He has done his MS in computer science and AI. He is a university lecturer at Superior University. He's having 6 years plus experience in digital strategy and product systems. He's a startup builder and he has built multiple startups. So we can call him a serial entrepreneur now. And also, he's an award-winning entrepreneur. He has won Prime Minister Innovation Award recently. So I formally welcome Sylvester to our first online EdTech conference. Sylvester, I hope you are with us and we are clearly audible to you.
Hello, thank you so much, sir, for this introduction. And I am also glad to have the part of this conference today. And as you said, I was also the part of Shahrukh's technology, and it has been almost 3 to 5, might be 3 years or more than that. So I am glad to be here, and thank you so much for inviting me and to talk about the how artificial intelligence helping in attack and educational things. So I'm really good. So let's start. So artificial intelligence is not about just uh, in today's world is not a buzzword. Is I think so. Artificial intelligence is going to be the next future, and
Right.
it is more than that. Not a buzzword in as we say that we just hear and just think that AI, but now AI is more than a buzzword. So, in learning, teaching, and specifically in a skill development things, AI is very powerful right now. सो मैं अपना याद कर रहा था मैंने ना अपना एमएस में एक रिसर्च पेपर हम लोग पढ़ रहे थे उसमें तो चाइना में या जितनी भी दुनिया है ठीक है वहाँ पे अभी एआई जो है वो एजुकेशन में इतनी ज़्यादा इंक्लूड हो गई है ठीक है कि हम लोग सिर्फ उसको पाकिस्तान में एज अ बज़वर्ड समझते हैं कि सिर्फ एआई जो है वो एक बज़वर्ड है लेकिन एप्लीकेशंस जो है इसकी एप्लीकेबिलिटी जो है इसको जो आप लोग क्लासरूम्स में स्पेसिफिकली जितने भी ग्लोबल जायंट्स हैं एड टेक में वो इस चीज़ को इम्प्लीमेंट कर रहे हैं बट हमारा जो यहाँ पे एज अ हम लोग जो डेवलपिंग कंट्रीज हैं वहाँ पे हम लोग काफ़ी ज़्यादा चीज़ें जो होती हैं वो हम लोग इन चीज़ों को जब इम्प्लीमेंट करते हैं, तो हम लोग ज़्यादातर समझते हैं कि शायद ये बज़वर्ड है, शायद ये कुछ इस तरह का नहीं है, बट आजकल के दौर में जो है वो एआई रियलिटी बन चुका हुआ है। तो हमें इस चीज़ से पीछे नहीं हटना चाहिए, वो अभी एक फ्यूचर है, ठीक है? तो एआई जस्ट नहीं, ये नहीं है कि हम लोगों ने जस्ट उसके एज़ अ बज़वर्ड यूज़ करना है। तो आजकल जो है वो तकरीबन 86% जो स्टडीज़ हैं, वो ये बताती हैं कि जो स्टूडेंट्स में ट्रेंड है, वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा इंक्रीज़ हो रहा है कि वो अपने लिए एक राइटिंग असिस्टेंट, और ये वैसे भी लीगल हो चुका है दूसरे वर्ल्ड वाइड जितने भी हमारे इदारे हैं जो एजुकेशन प्रोवाइड करते हैं, उनमें 86% स्टूडेंट्स जो है वो एआई यूज़ कर रहे हैं अभी। एआई का ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन हो रहा है दूसरी जगहों पे। तो इसी चीज़ को हम लोगों ने अपने लर्निंग एनवायरनमेंट में, पर्सनलाइज़्ड लर्निंग में, डिफरेंट चीज़ों में इसको इस्तेमाल करना है। ये पर्सनलाइज़्ड लर्निंग एक बहुत ही अमेज़िंग चीज़ है कि हम लोग जो एक सेल्फ स्टडी, पहले हम लोग बच्चे सब लोग सोचते थे कि सेल्फ स्टडी का एक कॉन्सेप्ट होता था कि हर बच्चे ने क्या करना होता था कि अपना जो है वो सेल्फ स्टडी कर रहा होता था। लेकिन उसी सेल्फ स्टडी को अभी थोड़ा-सा एडवांस करके उसके साथ एक एआई का जो ट्यूटर है या एआई से वो जब हेल्प लेता है, तो उसकी जो पर्सनलाइज़्ड लर्निंग है वो इंक्रीज़ हो जाती है। इसकी एग्ज़ाम्पल जैसे आप लोग चैट जीपीटी पे अगर हम लोग जाते हैं सर, तो चैट जीपीटी पे हम लोग कोई भी टॉपिक लिखते हैं कि मुझे, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल मैंने भी यही यही टॉपिक के लिए जो है चैट जीपीटी की हेल्प ली है कि मुझे ये चैट जीपीटी बताओ कि आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस एआई जो है वो एजुकेशन में किस-किस जगह पे, किस-किस इलाके में, किस-किस तरह इस्तेमाल हो रही है। तो उसी चीज़ को जब मैं कल के दिन में दोबारा से मैं उसको देखूँगा, इसी टॉपिक के ऊपर रिसर्च करूँगा, तो एआई ज़्यादा ट्रेन हो चुका होगा, इस टॉपिक के ऊपर स्पेसिफिकली। तो वो क्या करेगा कि मुझे, मैंने अगर उसको अपना बताया कि मेरी ये प्रोफ़ाइल है, मैं ये चीज़ें करता हूँ, तो एआई क्या करेगा, मुझे उसके बारे में एक पर्सनलाइज़्ड मुझे चीज़ें बना के देना स्टार्ट कर देगा। अच्छा, सिल्वेस्टर की टोन ये है, सिल्वेस्टर इस तरह बोलता है या सिल्वेस्टर इस तरह सोचता है, उसकी थिंकिंग किस तरह की है। तो एआई जो है वो इस तरह से काफ़ी ज़्यादा चीज़ें हैं जो हमारे डेली लाइफ में हम लोग एआई को एजुकेशन में इतना ज़्यादा इंडल्ज कर चुके हुए हैं, इतनी ज़्यादा उसकी एआई की एप्लीकेशंस जो हैं वो यूज़ हो रही हैं। चैट जीपीटी को साइड पे कर देते हैं। इसके अलावा भी काफ़ी ऐसी ऑटोमेशंस, ऐसी चीज़ें हैं जो हम लोग एआई का एजुकेशन में यूज़ कर रहे हैं। तो ये जो है, ये एक एआई ने आके हमारा जो एजुकेशन का जो सिस्टम है वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा, काफ़ी हद तक जो है वो चेंज किया उसको। ठीक है? जैसे मैं अभी आपको बता रहा था
एब्सोल्युटली
कि
राइट है सिल्वेस्टर, मैं आपकी बात
86%
से बिल्कुल बिल्कुल रिलेट कर पा रहा हूँ। और आप बिल्कुल बजा फरमा रहे हैं कि इसमें द कस्टमाइजेशन इज़ वेरी इजी, द पर्सनलाइजेशन इज़ वेरी इजी, एंड यू कैन हैव योर ओन ई मेंटर और यू कैन हैव योर एआई कंपेनियन। सो आई वुड लाइक कि आप जो इसमें कुछ स्टैट्स मेंशन करना चाह रहे थे, आप ज़रूर उनको मेंशन कीजिए ताकि हम अपनी ऑडियंस को बता सके कि क्या मार्केट स्टैट्स हैं प्री एआई एंड पोस्ट एआई। So please over to you again.
ओके, सो लाइक मैं स्टैट्स के ऊपर थोड़ा-सा रिसर्च कर रहा था, तो एआई जो है वो अभी 86%, मोर देन 86% जो है वो एजुकेशनल सेक्टर्स में, स्पेसिफिकली जो यंग स्टूडेंट्स हैं, उनमें ये चीज़ इस्तेमाल हो रही है, ये चीज़ यूज़ हो रही है। एआई का इतना ज़्यादा ट्रेंड है, ठीक है? ये कि मतलब उसकी जो एप्लीकेशंस है वो हर जगह पे यूज़ हो रही हैं। तो सबसे बड़ा क्वेश्चन हमारे लिए ये होता है एज़ अ टीचर, मैं भी एक यूनिवर्सिटी टीचर हूँ, कि अच्छा ठीक है, अगर ये यूज़ हो रही है, यहाँ पे इसका इस्तेमाल हो रहा है, तो मेरी तो नौकरी तो खतरे में है। बट ये चीज़ नहीं है, नौकरी खतरे में किसी की भी नहीं है इसमें। इसमें आपका जो है एआई है वो इतनी हेल्प आउट करता है आपको एज़ अ टीचर लेक्चर्स प्रिपेयर करने के लिए। एजुकेशन में सिर्फ स्टूडेंट्स नहीं है ना, स्टूडेंट्स के साथ टीचर्स भी हैं। तो टीचर्स के माइंड में ये चीज़ रहती है कि हमारा जो है वो शायद नौकरी खतरे में है। बट ऐसा नहीं है। आपका जितना भी एआई से, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल अभी मैंने अपनी क्लासरूम में एक एक्टिविटी करवाई की थी खुद से, कि मैंने गूगल शीट बना ली। गूगल शीट के ऊपर जितने भी मेरे स्टूडेंट्स थे उन सब का डाटा ले लिया। अभी मैंने क्विज के नंबर लगाने थे, या फाइनल के नंबर्स या मिड के नंबर्स लगाने थे। उस चीज़ को मैंने क्या किया, उस चीज़ को मैंने ऑटोमेट कर दिया सारा। उस प्रोसेस को ही ऑटोमेट कर दिया। जो चीज़ एक टीचर को करने में टाइम लेती है, वही चीज़ मुझे करने में तकरीबन कोई 15-20 मिनट लगेंगे। मैंने क्विज़ के सारा रिज़ल्ट बना के वो अपलोड किया। लेकिन एक्यूरेसी उसमें थी, ये नहीं कि मैंने अपने से नंबर लगा के या उस तरह करके, बट उसमें जो एक्यूरेसी थी वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा हद तक जो वो ऑटोमेट हो चुकी हुई थी, कि वो आपका काम जो है, जो 2 घंटे या 3 घंटे का काम था मेरे लिए, वो मैंने उसको 15-20 मिनट में कर दिया। तो वो जो है वो एक एप्लीकेशन मैंने एज़ अ पर्सनल अपने लिए एक चीज़ बनाई। तो एजुकेशन में आपका जितना भी है, ठीक है? लेसन प्लानिंग से लेके आपके, जो आपने स्टूडेंट्स को लेक्चर्स देने हैं, उस लेक्चर्स में जो डेप्थ है, उस लेक्चर्स की जो रिसर्च है, वो भी सारी की सारी जो है वो आप एआई से करवा सकते हैं। और दूसरी जो सबसे बड़ी बात है कि जो चीज़ आप पढ़ा रहे हैं, वो आपने उसके बीच में से, मतलब अपना भी तो नॉलेज होता है ना, ठीक है? खाली उसमें से तो नहीं ले लेना सारा डाटा। बट ये है कि उसमें से जो चेंजेस करके अपने जो कस्टमाइज़ हम लोग क्विज़ेज़, असाइनमेंट्स, ये जितनी भी चीज़ें हैं वो एआई के थ्रू करवा सकते हैं। फिर वो एआई ही हमें बता सकता है कि अच्छा, इस बच्चे की इतनी परसेंटेज, इतनी ज़्यादा उसने उसको ये चीज़ एक स्पेसिफिक नॉलेज पे, जैसे डीएसए हो गया, डाटा स्ट्रक्चर और एल्गोरिदम, इस सब्जेक्ट के ऊपर ज़्यादा उसकी कमांड है। या एक बच्चे की जो है वो एसीआई के ऊपर ज़्यादा कमांड है, ठीक है? तो ये जो चीज़ें हैं एजुकेशन में एआई के थ्रू, ये काफ़ी ज़्यादा जो है वो इम्प्रूवमेंट हो रही है स्टूडेंट्स में। स्टूडेंट्स कौन-कौन सी चीज़ें पढ़ रहे हैं, कौन-कौन सी चीज़ें सीख रहे हैं, वो सारी की सारी इस चीज़ के ऊपर डिपेंड करती हैं। और स्टूडेंट्स का जो है वो अडॉप्ट अडॉप्ट जो कर रहे हैं, वो भी ज़्यादा बेहतर तरीके से कर रहे हैं। लेकिन इसके साथ-साथ कुछ हमारे एथिकल चीज़ें भी आ जाती हैं कि अच्छा ठीक है, ये एआई हम लोग तो यूज़ कर रहे हैं, बट इसके कुछ एथिकल एस्पेक्ट्स भी होते हैं कि अच्छा चीटिंग वगैरह तो नहीं करेंगे, या ये। तो एआई के थ्रू आई थिंक सो, जितना मैंने अभी तक यूज़ किया या जितना हम लोगों ने अभी तक अपनी क्लासेस में इसको इम्प्लीमेंट करवाया, तो एआई से आपकी चीटिंग कम हो जाती है। वो कैसे होती है? क्योंकि आपने एआई से अगर क्वेश्चंस पूछोगे, रैंडम क्वेश्चंस पूछोगे, ठीक है? तो जब वो रैंडम क्वेश्चंस के अगर आपको आंसर्स देगा, ठीक है? जो आपका आंसर होगा, वो आपका आंसर को एनालिसिस करके फिर आपको क्या करेगा, उसका जज करेगा, ठीक है? तो उसका जो रिज़ल्ट्स निकालेगा, तो वो क्या होगा, वो आपके लिए ज़्यादा बेहतर हो जाएगा, कि उसमें आपके पास एक, जो एक नॉलेज है, एक बच्चे के पास नॉलेज है, वो उसको भी देख सकता है, उसको एनालिसिस कर सकता है उस चीज़ के बारे में। तो एआई जो खाली है, वो एजुकेशन में स्टूडेंट्स के लिए, टीचर्स के लिए, देन उसके बाद आपके जितने भी एक्टिविटीज़ होती हैं डिफरेंट, उनमें ये बहुत ज़्यादा बेहतरीन तरीके से हम लोग अभी एजुकेशन का जो है, एआई का जो पार्ट है एजुकेशन में, बहुत ज़्यादा यूज़ कर रहे हैं।
Sylvester, am I audible to you?
Hello. I'm
Yeah.
really sorry. I
It's
think
okay. It's
so.
okay. I
I
was
think
asking you that we have talked about students and we have talked about teachers. So let's talk a bit about administration of educational institutes, how they can get benefit of AI. So yeah, we both can talk about that because I know you wear multiple hats. You are in administration as well, and you are also running a couple of edtech startups. So let's talk about administration, how we can improve that using AI.
ओके सो स्पेसिफिकली अगर हम लोग ऑपरेशंस के बारे में बात करते हैं या इसको हम लोग अपना स्ट्रैटेजीज क्रिएट करने के बारे में बात करते हैं, तो एआई जो है वो काफ़ी हद तक इस चीज़ में अभी एज अ प्लानिंग बहुत ज़्यादा इस्तेमाल हो रही है। जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल अभी मैंने एक स्टूडेंट एज अ एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव मैंने एक चीज़ प्रोसेस क्रिएट करना है कि अच्छा स्टूडेंट पहले ये चीज़ करेगा या उसकी अटेंडेंस के बारे में हो गई या उसकी किसी भी चीज़ के बारे में हो गया। टीचर के लिए हो गया, टीचर की जितनी भी उसकी चीज़ें उसका फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल उसका जो अटेंडेंस है या जो भी उसके प्रोसेसेस जो हम लोग एक एज़ अ एजुकेशन में यूज़ करते हैं। अभी वो सब की सब चीज़ें जो है ना वो काफ़ी हद तक जो है वो ऑटोमेट हो सकती हैं। अच्छा यहाँ पे मैं वर्ड ऑटोमेट और एआई एजेंट्स के बारे में थोड़ी-सी यहाँ पे बात करना चाहूँगा यहाँ पे इस जगह पे। क्योंकि ये चीज़ पॉसिबल है आपकी जब हम लोग ऑटोमेट करते हैं पूरे के पूरे प्रोसेस को। ये मेरा ज़्यादातर काम है वो है एआई ऑटोमेशन का कि हम लोगों ने एआई ऑटोमेशंस करनी है और एआई एजेंट्स क्रिएट करने हैं। ये दोनों एक डिफरेंट चीज़ें हैं। ऑटोमेशन का काम ये चीज़ होता है कि एक आप लोग जो डेली काम कर रहे हैं, ठीक है? उस प्रोसेस को बस हम लोगों ने तसलसल में कर दिया कि उसका एक तसलसल बन गया, वो दोबारा से होता जा रहा है, ठीक है? उस चीज़ को ऑटोमेट कहा जाता है। अगर वही काम सोचना शुरू कर दे कि मुझे ये चीज़ करनी चाहिए कि नहीं करनी चाहिए, वो होती है एआई एजेंट्स का काम। तो एआई एजेंट्स में और ऑटोमेशन में बस ये थोड़ा-सा फ़र्क होता है कि जब वो सोचना शुरू कर देगा, वो काम होगा एआई एजेंट्स का। अगर वो सोचे बगैर ही वो चीज़ दोबारा से जैसे कॉफ़ी की मशीन है, वो कॉफ़ी बनाती है, वो ऑटोमेट हो चुकी हुई है चीज़। हम लोग डेली इसको इस्तेमाल करते हैं। मोबाइल एप्लीकेशन से उसको आपने कमांड दे दी कि अच्छा कॉफ़ी बना दे, ठीक है? लेकिन वही मशीन अगर दोबारा खुद ही रोज़ाना ही 6 बजे अपने आप ही ज़हन खोल के अच्छा ठीक है, कॉफ़ी इस टाइम उसने पीनी होती है मेरे बॉस ने, उसके मूड के हिसाब से वो सोच के उसके लिए कॉफ़ी बना दी। तो ये होती है एआई एजेंट्स का काम, ठीक है? ये वैसे एग्ज़ाम्पल के तौर पे मैंने बात की है। यही चीज़ जो है वो हमारे ऑपरेशंस में जितने भी हमारे एडटेक से रिलेटेड जितने भी ऑपरेशंस हैं, उसमें काफ़ी हद तक इम्प्लीमेंट हो गई है। अगर हम लोग स्पेसिफिकली डेवलपिंग कंट्रीज़ के बारे में बात करें, तो उसमें अभी ये चीज़ को समझने में थोड़ा-सा टाइम लग रहा है कि हमारे टीचर्स भी और हमारे जितने भी एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव्स हैं, वो इस चीज़ से बहुत ज़्यादा पीछे हैं। वो ये चीज़ को अंडरस्टैंड नहीं करते कि मैं अपना जो भी प्रोसेस है, अगर मैं उसको ज़्यादा एआई के थ्रू करवाऊँगा या ऑटोमेट करवाऊँगा, वो हमारे बच्चों के लिए ज़्यादा बेहतर होगा। वो उनको ये चीज़ समझाना ही सबसे पहले कि ये छोटी-सी अभी मैंने एग्ज़ाम्पल दी है कि एआई एजेंट्स में और ऑटोमेशन में फ़र्क होता है, ठीक है? ये अगर मैं उनको जाके बताऊँगा, उनको थोड़ा-सा समझने में, डाइजेस्ट करने में थोड़ा-सा डिफ़िकल्टी होती है, कि अच्छा ये पता नहीं क्या बात कर रहे हैं। फिर उन्हें जब हम प्रैक्टिकली बताते हैं कि आपकी ये चीज़ जो है कि आपके स्टूडेंट की और टीचर की आपस में कोलैबोरेशन हो रही है, ठीक है? थ्रू एआई। और आप वो चीज़ ट्रैक कर पा रहे हो, ठीक है? कि आपके क्लास में आपके इतने परसेंट स्टूडेंट्स का आईक्यू या ईक्यू इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस या आपके इंटेलिजेंस जो है वो बढ़ रही है, ठीक है? या कम हो रही है, तो आप टीचर को आप लोग उसके मुताबिक आप चेक कर सकते हो। तो इसके लिए जो सबसे अच्छा इंटरनेशनली जो चीज़ करती है आजकल लोग गेमिफिकेशन की तरफ जा रहे हैं, ठीक है? गेमिफिकेशन का भी कॉन्सेप्ट क्या होता है कि पॉइंट्स मिलते हैं अभी कि अच्छा एक टीचर है या कोई भी आप अपना कर रहे हैं, ठीक है? जैसे मैं हूँ, तो मेरे अगर स्टूडेंट्स जो हैं वो 80% जो है वो अपना कर लिए, तो मुझे एक टैग मिल जाएगा स्टार का। जैसे अपवर्क में आपको एक लेवल्स मिलते हैं या डिफरेंट आपके लेवल्स होते हैं, वो आजकल ये चीज़ें हो रही हैं। तो आप हम लोग वो चीज़ें एलोकेट कर सकते हैं। तो ऑपरेशंस जो हैं वो काफ़ी हद तक इन चीज़ों की तरफ हमारे बढ़ सकते हैं, ठीक है? बट अभी अगर हम लोग अपने डेवलपिंग कंट्रीज़ की बात करें तो इसमें थोड़ा-सा मुश्किल है, ठीक है? ये चीज़ को समझाना भी कि ये चीज़ समझें आप लोग, कि ये चीज़ भी पॉसिबल है।
अ, जी, बहुत ज़बरदस्त रिस्पॉन्स सिल्वेस्टर आपका, एंड यू आर एब्सोल्युटली राइट कि हमें क्योंकि सारे स्टेक होल्डर्स को साथ लेके चलना है. And in past, we saw it. We got very amazing researchers who did amazing work in AI and different related technologies. But maybe the adoption was very low. The right now the AI boom we are seeing, students are also matching the pace, and both academic sides are on same level. But we are still lagging behind in administrative side. That our administration is still lagging behind, and we have to take them with us in this journey, because alone we can't do anything. We have to take all the stakeholders on board, and that is one of the purposes of this online international conference, that we learn from experts and mentors, like what are some problems that we as a tech startup can solve. We can dive in and we can solve those problems. So I really endorse your comments, agentic AI and gamification. So these two words, I really like that you talked about these two, and we have experts on agentic AI and artificial general intelligence with us today. We are very blessed to have them on board with us. So I'll ask this question to them as well. I would like you, Sylvester, to stay with us, because next two speakers has also joined us. We are welcoming them on board. So we are joined by Dr. Wasim Ahmad Khan Saab recently, and we are also being joined by Dr. Sunain Makhdoom Saab. So I welcome you both in this international online conference on EdTech, and we will continue our conversation with Sylvester. But I would like to ask the same question to Dr. Hasnan Makhdoom first, and then I'll move towards Dr. Wasim Ahmad Khan Saab. That Sylvester is talking about different techniques that we can, incorporate to take all the stakeholders on board. So one stakeholder we have identified, that definitely students are one stakeholder in EdTech, teachers are one stakeholder, administration of educational institutes are one stakeholder. But I believe that with his international experience, Dr. Hasnan Makhdoom will also talk about the policy side of it, the mechanization of it, how different international stakeholders. I believe in you, Dr. He has graduated from EEIU in USA. He is a speaker in House of Commons, UK. He is a very well celebrated international renowned speaker, a certified international human rights ambassador. He is executive director of Famous Zone International Private Limited and a president of Famous Forum of Worldwide Collaborators LLP. We welcome you on board, sir, with us today, and we really hope that you will, moderate this discussion towards the internationalization of this phenomena and the policy side of it. And we are again being joined by Dr. Wasim Muhammad Khan. We lost you for a couple of seconds. Right. So we will take this discussion towards Dr. Wasim Muhammad Khan first. So I have already asked my question, and I would hand over mic to you, sir. Please shed some light on the subject.
थैंक यू वेरी मच. अस्सलाम वालेकुम एवरीवन. जैसा कि
Walaikum assalam.
हामिद सईद साहब काफ़ी टाइम से एक ऐसी चीज़ जिसकी ज़रूरत है मौजूदा दौर में और उसके ऊपर वर्किंग कर रहे हैं. सो एजुकेशन एंड टेक्नोलॉजी दे आर गो साइड बाय साइड. Education has always been central to Pakistan's progress, yet we face persistent challenges. Access gaps between urban and rural areas, shortage of trained teachers, and growing youth population in need of skills for the modern economy. In this context, educational technology or EdTech educational technology like EdTech is not just a buzzword, it is a transformative force that is reshaping how students learn, how teachers teach, and how institutions prepare tomorrow's workforce. So, EdTech refers to the use of digital tools, platforms, and innovative methods to enhance teaching and learning. This includes mobile apps, online courses, virtual classrooms, learning management systems, and artificial intelligence based personalized learning tools. In Pakistan, EdTech is gaining traction because it promises to everyone barriers to time, cost, geography, and that traditional education system often struggles with. The potential for EdTech in Pakistan is huge, with millions of young people and increasing internet smartphone penetration. Digital learning is becoming more feasible across socioeconomic groups. When the COVID 19 pandemic forced schools to close and the country witnessed a dramatic shift towards digital learning, students, teachers, educators, parents alike turn on to online platforms and televised lessons to continued education, accelerating an adoption curve that might otherwise have taken years. One of the most notable government efforts to support this transition has been Teleschool, a digital learning initiative launched by the Ministry of Federal Education and Professional Training. Initially broadcast as a television channel with curriculum aligned content, Teleschool now includes a mobile app and a growing on demand learning library helping students access lessons without reliable intent while also targeting out of school children. This initiative has already registered tens of thousands of users and continuing expanding its reach. Complementing Teleschool is a e-talim portal, an online platform that provides an e-learning management system for enrolled students and teachers training modules. In supports blended learning modules, even efforts offline modules of regions with low connectivity, such as like our Azad Jammu Kashmir, Gilgit Baltistan, smart classrooms with digital screens and interactive tools have also been deployed in 400 schools, enhancing in person and digital integration. So, beyond these public sector efforts, Pakistan's startup ecosystem is rapidly innovating in edtech. One student, or we can say a standout perfect example is Maqsad, is a mobile learning platform often compared to global leaders because of its mass appeal and scale. Its app offers personalized video lessons, quizzes, analytics tailored to students preparing for matric and intermediate exams. And there are so many other apps, there are so many other platforms, different teachers, different organizations which have created such applications so that they can enhance the edtech tools in our country. So, in the higher education and workforce development space, national initiatives like Digital Skills.pk and there are many other initiatives supported by the government's Ignite National Technology Fund have trained over a million Pakistanis in digital skills such as freelancing, digital marketing, e-commerce management, graphic design, and software tools. This program bridges the gap between formal education and employment opportunities in digital economy. So these efforts are enhanced by broader national strategies such as Presidential Initiative for Artificial Intelligence and Computing, which encourages study and research in AI, cloud computing, related technology, preparing students for the fourth industrial revolution, just as one our speaker was talking about AI, agentic AI automation. So these are the most advanced things, and still we are behind on working on these things. We have to do this. I am thankful to Mr. Hamad Said for arranging, for conducting such conference, so that we can collaborate, we can share our ideas, we can uh, talk on these things, and we can work like that. I recently attended a seminar in which they told all these things about automation, just like our speaker uh, quoted the example of coffee machine. And there is difference that when we give them the programs and they start thinking and they start making decisions, they are agentic AI. So these are the most advanced things. So the impact of EdTech in Pakistan goes beyond convenience. It improves access by bringing quality content to remote and reserved communities. It enhances affordability, reducing costs associated with travel, books, and private tuition, and it supports personalized learning where students can learn at their own pace and style with data driven feedback and adaptive assessments. Additionally, digital tools empower teachers with new resources and analytics to better support student progress. Yet, challenges remain. Obviously, challenges are always there. The digital divide persists. Not all the students have reliable internet or devices, particularly in rural districts. Quality insurance is an outgoing concern, as is the need of teaching training, so educators can fully leverage digital tools. Cultural preferences and traditional classrooms can slow adoption, and sustained investment in is necessary to scale infrastructure and content across province and languages. So looking ahead, the future of edtech in Pakistan is promising. We are seeing increased hybrid learning models while digital and in person teaching complement each other. Artificial intelligence and data analytics are beginning to empower personalized learning paths. Partnerships between edtech startups, universities, corporate sponsors, and government bodies are creating blended programs, just like most of us, most of the time, we see that Mr. Hamid Said is visiting different universities, colleges, and delivering a lecture, delivering a training session on the edtech. So, this is how we are working and how we have to work for our future generation. Students, not just for exams, but for jobs, entrepreneurship, and global opportunities. And if we talk about schools, this means integrating digital content into digital lessons. For universities, it means collaborating with industry to ensure curricula remain relevant. For corporate sectors, it means investing in skill based training and supporting scalable learning platforms. And for policymakers, it means ensuring infrastructure and regulatory framework keep pace with innovation. So, lastly, EdTech in Pakistan is not a futuristic idea, it is already here. Many people, many young minds are doing excellent work on this, reshaping uh, the tools, the AI, reshaping the classrooms, expanding opportunities for learnings of all ages. Like I just attended a seminar, so I saw there was students of 12-year age, and there were people who were around 40. So it is necessary, it is mandatory for all the ages, and helping build a workforce ready for the challenges of the 21st century. If we continue to support innovation, bridge the digital divide, and forge strong public private partnerships, we can ensure that technology becomes a true enabler of equitable quality education for all Pakistans. Thank you very much, Mr. Hamid Said, and all others for listening me so carefully.
Thank you very much, Dr. Husnain Makhdoom, for your wonderful words and your appreciating remarks. I would like to add a few cents on what you were saying. So when you said remote areas, so EdTech, I believe it's a great tool where we can go to remote areas where we cannot build the typical infrastructure. We can build digital infrastructure and we can reach to those remote areas. And you mentioned e-talim, so I'm very glad and honored to share that in our list of panelists, we do have the project manager of e-talim with us today. He will be sharing about how he implemented this project across Pakistan. Currently, he is in US, serving in a very different role, but we are very glad to have him with us. And then you mentioned Pakistan startup ecosystem and a student-led startup that is, revolutionizing the edtech landscape. Maksad is there, and we do have other multiple startups like Adversity, Ideoversity, and different others. And we are very glad that all of these are our friends. So sometimes I think, I say to myself that with the help and blessings of Almighty Allah, maybe we have done something right that we are surrounded with all these right people. So I take a lot of pride and lot of positivity out of this. That Alhamdulillah we are surrounded by all these positive and amazing people. So maybe we are also doing something amazing. That's why we are surrounded with Shahruh Technologies, we take a lot of pride that we were among the implementation partners of digiskills.pk, where we not only helped Ministry of IT implement it in different university, but we were also the outreach partner for that program, and we worked really hard to get the message out. So a lot of positive things have already happened. A lot needs to done yet. And with this new technological revolution, we are talking about fourth industrial revolution, and some researchers are even have started talking about fifth industrial revolution. So I believe that Dr. Wasim Ahmad Khan will now lead us towards the fourth industrial revolution and then maybe the fifth industrial revolution, putting the examples of his own work and his students. So I would like to formally invite him. Sir, please let me give a formal introduction of you. So Dr. Wasim Ahmad Khan is my teacher. He is associate professor at Institute of Art and Culture. He has done his PhD in computer science when it was not a fashion. So he's also a very expert person about artificial general intelligence. He's a researcher in that domain. He specialized in AI-driven solution, chatbot development, custom web applications, and he's also helping students and businesses enhance operations through automation and innovative technologies. Sir, we are very glad and honored to have you with us today. And I would like to formally hand over mic to you so you can share your views and build upon what Sylvester has already talked about in AR/VR domain and what Dr. Hasnan Makhdoom has shared about the government projects, about the stakeholder analysis and other domains. So the mic is over to you, sir. Okay, I think there is some internet connectivity issue. So we do have Sylvester with us. So meanwhile, I guess Dr. Saab will be joining us back shortly. So Sylvester, are you with us? Can we continue this conversation while Dr. Saab join us back again? Okay, I think Sylvester is also not there. Dr. Hasnan is there. Sir, are you there?
Yes, I am here.
Awesome. Okay, so maybe there is some internet issue on their end. I can see that they were
Yes,
just
that
there,
is a
but
global problem.
yeah, and that's what I guess EdTech is also talking about. That okay, fine, we can build these education technologies, but we have to build the digital infrastructure first, right? So this is a very cool example or live testimony of that. What we are talking about. I was in conversation with the different university professors last day and today as well, and I was talking about all these ideas. As you rightly mentioned, sir, that I'm also a visiting faculty member in various universities, and I also go for guest lectures. So we talk about these things, but we are very convinced that it cannot be done without the help of Ministry of IT and Public Communication Authority. So with the help of this conference, we are also requesting them to enhance the digital infrastructure and digital presence in Pakistan. We are joined back by Dr. Wasim Ahmed Khan, sir. Am I audible to you?
May I continue?
Yes, sir. Please, over to you. We were waiting for you.
Thank you so much. Um, and I am Dr. Wasim Khan, and thank you, Hamid. You are introducing me and also inviting me as a keynote speaker here. And today, I would like to share some insights from my side. And it is basically the topic is basically AI integration in education system. How we can integrate AI with our education system. Even everyone knows about the very clear picture of what AI will do in our every type of businesses and every type of field. And today we will discuss about how we can enhance learning with the artificial intelligence. So that I have prepared some slides there so that it will be easy for everyone else to understand how we can get the concepts. Let's start with the very basics with the artificial intelligence. It is basically about to the learning, reasoning, and self correction. Actually, it is because the artificial, so we need a human intelligence in loop. And in our context, AI is a powerful tool to assist the scholars, educators. It will not basically to replace the human being, and we are not basically to replace any teacher, but it will help to our teacher and students to enhance the learning experience as well. And from the start of the ethics of AI, it is very necessary, because when everyone is using AI, then we need to follow the rules how we can use the artificial intelligence. First of all, we can explain with the biasness and fairness of the AI, because we ensure the AI system that treat all the users fairly and do not basically to harmful to anyone. And second thing is because our privacy is very concerning, because we are sharing daily type of information on the internet, and as well as because we are dealing with the chatbots and they are requiring our personal information. Even you, if any type of experience in your life, you can ask from yourself to GPT. GPT can explain to you more than you're thinking. And because the GPT has your information, and according to the academic integrity, basically the using AI to aid the learning, not basically the cheating. And it is not the totally autopilot, but we are the co-pilot. It is a use of AI. We are basically the human oversight. AI output is a suggestion, not an order, and human judgment remains the final authority. And we are, because the thing we are using the AI, but not that even then AI can use to us. And the limitations of the AI, basically AI can hallucinate. Even some research papers are explain the idea behind the hallucination, but some research papers are on how AI can lie us. And we cannot only believe on the AI, and we need to cross validate from the real sources of the internet or books or research papers as well. And the lack of the emotional intelligence in the AI as well, the contextual blindness in AI, because we are just to put the specific type of information to the AI, and AI has the artificial brain like a LLM, and it can just to trigger out the very nearest nearest neighbor type words to show to the public. And the data dependency is basically because garbage in and garbage out, what type of data in the LLMs, what type of question, what we will ask the prompt from the chatbots. And furthermore, it is basically very important to learn about how to write the prompt, so that we need to learn about the prompt engineering as well. And the basic steps are mentioned here. There are basic 4 steps. It is basically structure of the prompt. If you know about the prompt, then you can easily receive the response from the chat GPT or the any type of GPT or LLM. That will be very useful for us. First thing is the persona. We need to tell the AI who it should be. And for example, we need to explain that act as an expert of curriculum developer, or
Okay, I think there is a technical glitch with our speaker. Okay, so meanwhile, I think Dr. Saab will join us back again shortly. Uh, he has, yeah, I have already texted him. So Sylvester, as Dr. Saab was talking about different dimensions and different ethical consideration of AI, I think we are joined back. We are being joined back. Okay, so Dr. Saab, can you hear me? Yes, Dr. Saab, over to you.
hello everyone.
Yes,
Now
sir.
you can listen to me.
Yeah, we can.
Sorry because of the internet interruption. And
It's
what
okay, sir.
I was
Please
talking
continue.
about basically the structure of the prompt engineering. We need
Right.
the 4 type of things in our prompt. Then our prompt will be very robust. First is the act, the persona, how basically tell to the AI who it should be, and also the task, the action, what will we do, and the context, what is the situation, and the fourth one is the basically format of in which format we need the output. In the next, the VM is the AI in the education system, like universities, schools, and colleges, even academies, or even in madrasa. We need to enable, for example, to preserving the core essence of the education, because we are using AI in the education system. We are not following the AI. We are following the rules of the education, and that's why we are using the AI. Utilize the modern tools for the global scalability, as well as the empowering the teacher with the AI assistants, right? And furthermore, simplicity, the complex concept, the real world analogies. Even I have write down the basic prompt here. Imagine a student asks about the topic. The AI creates a real world analogy specifically for example, 12-year old student. this will help to the teacher how we can ask the question to the GPT as well. And the data driven accuracy is based on basically RAG chatbot. The very best example is the Note LM. It is really a fantastic tool right now that will be very helpful in our education system. Even you can upload your PDF file, PDF your book or any type of notes there, and you will have lot of options. Even you can create the infographics, or you can create the video, then you can create the audio. If you have the YouTube video, you can just put the link there, and the Note LM can explain the video in different aspects. For example, you need the flashcards, you need any type of quizzes, then it will help to you. Okay. And it but we need to reduce the hallucination. In short answer are basically depends on our PDF or not. It is basically the human can ensure these type of things as well. And furthermore, the engaging the visual content like tool Gemini, Canva, Nano Banana, and these type of tool can help us to engaging the visual contents, and that will generate the infographics as well, and the eye-catching visuals. And we can because images can help us to explain the things in very easy way, as well as accelerating the translation. If we need the further translation sometimes, because our the education system is English, but the native language is Punjabi or Urdu, sometimes the students are unable to understand just because of the barrier of the language. So we need some type of translation system as well. But as per my experience, DeepL is the best translator, and you can also use the DeepL. It is limited free, and most of people are familiar with the Google Translator as well. And but I recommend that DeepL is the best option for the translating. It is expert in translation, and you can even use the LLM models as well. But DeepL is more perfect, and we can use these type of translation, and we can refinement from the human being as well, and it will help us to teach the students and upgrade the learning phenomena. Efficiency in assessments. If we will ready our OCR for the exams, then it will help us to mark the quizzes, exams, for example MCQ based sheets, and that are already implemented in the government sector education system as well. For example, if you are appear in the any university entry test, it has already implemented that. It will help to you if you, because in this era you can ready your OCR for your personal use as well. But you need to learn about somehow a few coding aspects, and you learn about some tech stack as well. And in which we, what I have explained in that the Note LM have the ability to create the video overview, quizzes, slide deck. Like slide deck means you can ready the slide deck as a PPT slides and the data table. And because sometimes you need to figure out the overall theory in that tabular form, so that you can easily understand them. And the infographics, audio overviews, flashcards, mind map is the really amazing. If you have 4 chapters and every chapter have multiple topics, and it will divide into the mind map, and you can easily overview. It means you can at a site view, at a glance view from the using all the mind maps as well. And that is basically from my side, and hopefully you have enjoyed the different things from my side. If you have any question, you are most welcome.
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful. It was a very, fulfilling kind of journey. Being from a tech background, I really enjoyed it because I could understand all the technological jargon and all these terminologies, and I really hope that our audience will also relate to it, because you made it look so easy. Well, it's not that easy, but you made it look
Thank you.
so easy, so it was superb. I would like to add 2 cents from my side, that you mentioned that AI is serving as a collective wisdom. So sometime it may get more wiser or more smarter than us, because we are having one person wisdom and one person memory and one person intellect, but AI being contributed by a lot of scientists, top researchers, and now by all the users, may or may not have a larger collective wisdom than all of us. And then you rightly mentioned about co-pilot thing, that we need to co-pilot it, and we need to keep it supervised. The people who are expert in their relevant area, they need to use it as their companion, and then they need to perform the check and balance, right? So I'm just trying to summarize what you said, and trying to add my opinion on that as well. And then you rightly mentioned about prompt engineering. Everyone is talking about that, but you explained it really well, that what it is and how it should be. And then very rightly mentioned another stakeholder that we often forgot, madrasas. We talk about students in university, we talk about students in colleges, schools, but we often forget our madrasa students who are in millions. So in our abadi, population of 25 crore, we do have madrasa students in millions. So we also need to cater them, and we need to cater their needs. And whenever we are building some EdTech solution or some education policy, we need to take them in account. So thank you very much for bringing our attention towards that matter, and bringing the attention of our listeners and stakeholders towards that matter. And lastly, you mentioned about assessment techniques. So yes, AI is helping in assessment. And I would like to mention a name of one very amazing edtech startup. So we invited them on this conference, but unfortunately they couldn't join due to some technical difficulties. So the name of startup is Red Marker. They are doing amazing when it comes to assessment, AI-based assessment. So we would like to know more about how they are doing it from them directly. But I just wanted to tell you guys the name that this exists in market. And as rightly mentioned by Dr. Wasim Ahmed Khan Saab about OCR, so we at Shahruh Technologies and EdShah, we will be, inshallah, closely working with Dr. Wasim Ahmed Khan Saab to build our own OCR-based solution, where we can read the old textbooks who are already there in different languages or different regional and local languages, so we can perform our AI analysis on them. So again, sir, a bundle of thanks to both our keynote speakers, Dr. Husnain Makhdoom Saab, Dr. Wasim Ahmed Khan Saab, and we are also still being joined by Sylvester Joseph. So I guess that's a testimony of this conference being very, fruitful and very interesting. That the speakers are not leaving the conference; they are still in the conference and listening to other speakers. That's a very good gesture. I really appreciate that. I really thank you to Dr. Snan Makhdoom and Sylvester Joseph, and last but definitely not the least, Dr. Wasim Ahmed Khan Saab. And now this is time to formally welcome our next speaker, who is already in panel. I can see Dr. Abdul Basis Sahab has joined us. Sir, we welcome you on board, and we are
Thank
really
you so much.
hopeful. My pleasure, sir. So we are really hopeful to continue this amazing journey with you. I would like to now formally invite and introduce our next keynote speaker, Dr. Abdul Basis Sahab. He is now serving in Bahria University, Islamabad, but I know him from his stay at UMT, right? So I still have his name saved with the name of UMT. He is Senior Assistant Professor at Department of Media Studies, Bahria University, Islamabad. He specialized in digital communication, and he is a very well celebrated international keynote speaker and researcher. So today we are really looking forward to get benefit of his experience, and how he wants to talk about EdTech and different technologies shaping the future of education sector, because he's a teacher. He had been a student as well. He is in management and administration as well. He wears multiple hats. So we would like to hear from him. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, dear Shahruh. I think I'm audible. Okay. This is Dr. Abdul Basit
Yes, you are audible.
from Senior Assistant Professor, Department of Media Studies, Bahria University, Islamabad. Currently, I'm working over here. And before that, I served at UMT Lahore. And before that, I have been working with Superior University, Namal Lahore campus, and Sargodha University, main head office, Sargodha. And beside that, I worked with media as a professional. And right now, I'm trying to work with the dynamic and different roles over here in university, but also at international level with international institutions and different universities. I'm collaborating with the uh, international organizations and universities over here in different domains education system. And I believe there is a lot of room over here that needs to be improvement in Pakistan. And uh, I just try to share my presentations with all of you. And just a minute, please. And I think this presentation is visible for all of you.
Yes, we can see it.
Okay. And my topic is artificial intelligence in Pakistan is very simple and very easy. Uh, but the difficulty and the challenge is transforming technology, teaching and learning. The word transforming is a very different perspective to perspective and very different from vision to vision. Transforming in teaching and in learning, there are two different levels over here in Pakistan. Not only in Pakistan, the world, the teaching is an ability to deliver knowledge to someone. Learning is an ability to perceive and receive the information from someone. So it's mean this is a dual process: learning and teaching, teaching and learning. So if you are much capable to teach the students, it may affect their intellect towards some positive changes in their mind. If you are much capable to learn from someone, it may affect positively to change your mindset towards your life. So as per my knowledge, as per my understanding, the both things are very important for the societal development. When we talk about the education system over here in Pakistan, we have different levels. The first level is the school education department, and the second level is the higher education level in Pakistan, in which the different universities are involved, and at the school education department, the different school level education systems are involved. In Pakistan, there are many education systems over here in my country. We have a government school systems, we have American school system, British school systems, sort types of the teachings over here, and diversified of the tastes are over here in Pakistan. But one more thing that is very important to understand, the geographically, when we try to understand the regional differences over here in Pakistan, we have a different types of the taste in the different regions. In Islamabad, there is a different taste of the school education department. In Lahore, there is a different taste of the school education departments. And in Karachi and in Faisalabad, there are different tastes. So it means the socio-cultural conditions affect the education system over here. it requires the demands of the education. It just try to I think it address the patterns of the education system, how to educate the different geographical peoples, those who are living in a particular geography. So it's mean it varies from the class to class, it varies from the gender to gender, and it varies from the geography to geography. So this is very important to understand the different types of the educations in Pakistan. After the emergence of the technologies, especially AI technology, because the numbers of the there are hundreds millions of the people who are interacted with the technology over here in Pakistan, who are the heavy users of the social media, who are the well connected with the mainstream and the social media apps over here in Pakistan. The people are the heavy users right now. So AI technology is much involved in their lives. As per my understanding, AI personalized the learning that tailor to individual student needs, particularly when we talk about the availability of the resources. So the AI and the education system are two mainstream things right now in Pakistan. But unfortunately, due to the different tiers and the different types of the media of the education systems over here in Pakistan, and due to the unregulated and unequal divisions of the resources over here in Pakistan, the different education systems are producing different types of the products over here in Pakistan. As per my understanding, there are different types of the outcomes over here in Pakistan. The students, those education systems that are well connected with the AI and the different advanced technologies, they are well producing the well outcome produced students over here, those who have much knowledge, much information, much understanding, much vision towards uh, the learning tires of the abilities to understand the big challenges of the world. But unfortunately, when we talk about the less technological advanced education systems in Pakistan, they are not producing a good stuff over here in Pakistan. So they are facing the lot of challenges over here. But if the student has spark to learn more, and they can do the things, but unfortunately the education system is not meeting the criteria of the world's dynamic over here in Pakistan. AI particularly positively affect the students' learning abilities. It also tutoring the systems for the one-on-one academic support. It helps the teachers to teach directly to the students. This AI technology facilitate both the teachers and to the students at the same time. It helps the teachers automatically grading to reduce the teacher's workload. But unfortunately, right now, this is not a big deal. This is not a challenge. The challenge is to provide the equal opportunity to all the students over here in Pakistan. Right now, in a modern age, the school systems are over here in right now in the world, they are bagless, they are bookless. So they believe if you are well connected with the technology, you can produce more positive things over here, because those nations can rule the world, those who produce well, who invent well, who innovate well. So the inventions and innovations are come from the curiosity of any individual. So if the curiosity created by the education system, and they give the space to the people to just put a question on the things, so it may be hammer the reality of the production. So this is very important for the school education system, that they have to produce a good quality students for higher education. If lower lower edge is not producing a good quality, maybe affect the higher level of the higher education, the students may not be able to produce the good quality work over here in higher education. So this is predictive analytics for to identify the at-risk students. It may help the students to just revamp, revision, research, and reset their analytical abilities toward the research work, and the learning outways of the education system. So AI helps them. AI databases are worldwide well connected, and they are able to produce the good quality things. But unfortunately, if the student is not a good driver of the AI, it may hammer the reality, it may hammer the vision of the students. The smart content, such as adaptive assessments and the virtual lectures, may helps him to produce things in a way that he perceived as a reality. But unfortunately, if he or she is not able uh, to envision him or herself with the good quality work of the production, but unfortunately he may not be able to produce the good things for their good grades. AI assisted research, data analysis, and the literature review are very easy right now in a higher education level. But unfortunately, due to this availability of the resources and the AI technology, students are not work hard to produce a quality work, to review literature, and to write a good and very attractive literature for their research work. This is unfortunate for the students. This is also a benefit to enhance the students' engagement through interactive learning, and it improves the learning outcomes using data-driven insights and greater efficiency by the automating administrative tasks over here in education. But there are many challenges. Equity and access for all socioeconomic groups, and it biases fairness in AI algorithms, because these biases just create the biasness of the vision. If you just rely on these types of the resources and these types of the technologies, you may not be able to just envision yourself to critically analyze something. Your critical power may be challenged, you're reduced towards neglections of the factual things over here in education. So it needs to, for the teachers to training, and the AI literacy is very important. One thing is important, that is media literacy, and the other thing is very important, that is an AI literacy for the students and for the teachers. So, as per my understanding, the AI is reshaping education across all levels over here in Pakistan, but it needs to be developed a more advanced level over here at school education department. And responsible and ethical use in is essential, because be- because due to the heavy use and unethical use of the AI, there are many things that mean hammer the social cultural boundaries of the society. So this is very important to just uh, AI literacy should be the part of the curriculum at school level and at higher education level. AI enables a more personalized, efficient, and inclusive education system over here in Pakistan, and it can be well connected with the technology and well connected with the world at advanced level, but it needs to be driven with the perspective of socio political, cultural, religious conditions of the society. It must be aligned, it must be revamped, and it must be well driven as per the requirement of the society and the demands of the socio cultural conditions over here in Pakistan. So, this is from my side. Thank you so much.
Amazing. Bundle of thanks, Dr. Abdul Basit Saab, for a very thought provoking and very comprehensive response. You really summarized it well and ended well in time. I'm really amazed that you started on the exact time and ended on the exact time. So I guess that's how associate professor works. Wonderful, sir. Thank you very much for
Thank
your
you so
kind
much, my dear.
response. My pleasure, sir. I would just like to summarize what you said. Please correct me if I make some, a wrong summary. So you talked about international collaborations. So I'm very glad to tell you that we do have Dr. Husnan Makhdoom with us on panel. He is listening to you, and he is president of famous Forum of Worldwide Collaborators (LLP). He has built a group of amazing educators and EdTech experts. So I
Thank
believe that with the help of Dr. Hasnan Makhdoom and with the help of Dr. Abdul Basit, we at
Sure,
EdShah and
sure,
Shahruh Technology can bring
sure.
multiple international collaborations. So thank you so much. And nextly, you really very rightly talked about the impact of society and social media, right? So in our EdTech solution that we call EdShah, we also do have a social media-like platform that we have integrated within our EdTech solution. We don't want our students to go to the regular social media platforms because we know that they are really messy, they are really rushy, and they have a lot of irrelevant and noisy content. We don't want our students to go there. But still, we want them to enjoy. We want to have them a social life. We want them to interact with others because that's again a part of learning. That's a way of learning. So thank you very much for bringing attention towards that feature of our platform. And then you rightly talked about that there are two levels of education, primarily school education and higher education. So most of our edtech platforms these days, they are for technical skills and maybe for higher level education, but the school level education is really tricky because we do have a diverse school system. We do have Cambridge school system over here. We do have single national curriculum was topic of debate a couple of years ago, but I don't know where it went. If Dr. Hasnan or maybe Dr. Abdul Basit can, share a couple of sentences about SNC. Sir, please, I would like to listen from you. The Single National Curriculum Initiative. So if you want to add anything
As per
about
my
that.
knowledge, this is very good, Mr. Share. This is very good. Uh, but I believe if the single curriculum is important, then you have to go to provide the equal opportunities to all the students that enrolled at school education department. So,
Right.
if we talk about the education system, I mentioned we have Oxford system over here, we have British systems over here, we have different school systems over here in city school. So many things are over here. It means we have diversified visions in my education system, my country. They produce the different types of the visions over here. It's mean one curriculum not the solution of the problem. The solution is you have to envision the students, you have to provide the opportunities for all. It's mean if you want to go to change the society, you have to give the equal opportunities to all the students. Even in a remote area in Pakistan, the students should be equally treated. In as like in a Lahore, the students have the opportunities. So the equally when we talk about the same curriculum, but you have to give the opportunities to all the students to connected and well connected with the technology as connected with in the Lahore or in Islamabad.
Absolutely right, sir. Yes, I totally agree with you. And yes, this leads me towards the next point that first we need to build an inclusive and equal opportunity system for all students here in Pakistan. But yes, then definitely we also need to see what world is doing. So through collaborations and as rightly mentioned by Dr. Abdul Basit, that these AI databases, they are also very well connected, and they need to be well connected in order to bring this AI revolution with equality across different countries and different regions. So we do have tech experts with us in this panel. We have Sylvester Joseph, who is an AI automation expert. So we really believe that this conversation will lead them towards making more inclusive databases and more well-connected databases than ever before. So thank you very much, Dr. Abdul Basit, for your amazing presentation and your kind feedback. And with this, I would like to take a little bit opportunity to share some features of our platform that is EdShah.com. We are in process to formally, make it a mega launch. So we have launched a beta version already that is available on EdShah.com. So any one of you who want to see that, you guys can go to EdShah.com and see that. And what we expect from experts like you, like from Dr. Isnan Makhdoom, Dr. Abdul Basit, Dr. Wasim Ahmed Khan Saab, Sylvester Joseph, what we expect from you guys to join that platform as a mentor and do mentor as many students as you can, because this is kind of an economic opportunity for these experts as well, and as well as it's kind of a sadaqah jariyah. So ilm also has a zakat to pay. We do owe something to our motherland. We do owe something to our people. This country, this nation has spent a lot on us. That's why we are, very confidently talking about these topics that are not easy topics. We all know that. And this is our time to pay back to our society, to our country, and to the whole world as well. So whoever is in this fair, so I would request you to kindly register or EdShah on edshah.com. I'll also share URL with all of you. And then I would also like you to share the word with your students so they can join us as student and get mentorship from you. Right. So on this platform, we do have multiple features. You can use it as Udemy or Coursera. Let's say you can build your courses over there. You can, as a student, you can book a one-to-one meeting with your instructor or mentor. So this is a feature that is not available in other platforms. You can start your own e-merchandise related to EdTech. So you can have your own store. There is a forum dedicated to EdTech discussion. You can build your education landing pages in this platform. You can, access all the LMS features that are ever available there in different LMSs. So we have gathered all of that under one roof. And we also do have a very powerful dashboard for students where they can manage their to-dos, their study goals, their assignments, and make them all very clear in a very single screen calendar. And we also do have integrated an AI tutor where the students can either get help from the experts and veterans like you, or occasionally they can talk to their AI tutor. They can manage their desk with different flashcards, sheets, resources. They can manage their contacts. And lastly, but definitely not the least, if some student is entrepreneurial mindset, he or she can, get it done in a very entrepreneurial fashion. So that's all about the EdShah introduction. Thank you very much, Dr. Abdul Basit, for your very well presented thoughts and very well, I should say, articulated how you did it. So thank you very much. And with this, we will again go back to our panelists who are still with us before we are being joined by our next speaker, who is Dr. Iman Khalid. So we are waiting for her to join. And meanwhile, we will continue our discussion. Thank you very much, Dr. Abdul Basit. I know you have to rush for another meeting. Jazakallah for joining us today. Allah Hafiz. Okay, so we will continue with our conference agenda. So I have introduced you guys with edshah.com, and I also wanted to show you guys how this platform look like. Okay, so just give me a minute so I can share my screen. So kindly let me know when my screen is visible. Okay, so so here is a look of our platform, EdShah.com. So you simply hit the URL and you will see this web page where you can see that we have built some categories to start with. So right now we are focusing on competitive exam preparation, primarily CSS and PMS, and then we are also hoping to equip our students with entrance exam preparation, that is like ECAT and MCAT at the moment. We will be offering professional growth courses in media and journalism. We will start with that because we do have MOUs with UMT, Punjab University, and some other institutes, especially in their media and journalism department. So we will start with that, and then we will keep adding different IT courses and different technical development and professional development courses. On academic side, we will go with like matriculation and FSC. On R&D side, we have developed multiple courses in social sciences and hardcore sciences. So after that, we do have a section of linguistics. So right now we are focusing on primarily four languages: English, Urdu, Arabic, and Chinese. But we will keep building on it with the help of experts like you. In STEM section, we will have all these things: science, technology, engineering. And then we do have a general category where we can have general knowledge and trivias and current affairs. So this current affair thing can obviously contribute towards the preparation of competitive exam as well. So then we do have a dedicated tab for our instructors. So if you sign up today as an instructor, so you will see your profile over here. People will be able to search you. People will be able to message you if you open your chat box, and people will be able to book a meeting with you. So you can do it voluntarily, or you can even charge for that, right? So here is my own profile on EdShah.com. I'm available for meetings, but I think that my time costs something because I think that time has a value and time is money. So I do charge on this platform that clearly tells that anyone who thinks that his time is very valuable can charge on this platform. And then you can also make an organization, like if some university or some company want to add multiple instructors under their umbrella, they can do it. So here is a company pairs, and they have built their profile on our platform, and they are adding their instructors in this platform, right? So here are multiple instructors and organizations available. You can always load more. There are multiple, right? So you can see all these instructors over here, and you can apply multiple filters. So just like a regular website. So then we have an e-commerce store. So this is not EdShah store. This is your store. You can add as many product as you want here. So you can offer ebooks. You can offer science tools. You can find project collaborators over here. You can offer different study and science templates, etc, right? So obviously it's a EdTech platform, so it will be around EdTech. Obviously, we are not going to offer makeup kits in the stores, but yes, we can offer books and similar stuff. We also do have a dedicated forum on this platform where we can, initiate different discussions and take them to next level. And then, as I was telling you, we do have a very dedicated platform as a social media platform that we call EdSocial. So let me take you towards EdSocial. Right. So that's how it looks like. So I am logged in, and here I can, just like Facebook, I can schedule my post, I can see my memories, I can add multiple people, I can create pages, groups, events, reels. I can go to watch section. I can start a fundraising campaign. I can create courses, blogs, and a lot more. right? So some people are already using this platform. You can see that someone posted 41 minutes ago a blog about carbon capture and storage market size. Someone posted about the municipal water treatment operation market insights. So it is around education and research, right? So as an admin, you can see all your insights. That is really messy in other social media platforms, but as we are trying to keep it simple, so students can use it without losing their focus. So you can find all these details over here, right? So here you can see that although we haven't properly launched this platform yet, but it still got quite a good views, and it got views even today, right? So here you can see it. So I won't talk much more about that because you already know how a social media platform works. So lastly, but just I will tell that if you have some educational movie to recommend, you can do it here. And if you have some educational game or trivia or any application that have that gamification in it, you can do it here. We have already added some educational games over here that you can always play for free. So you can do the math match. This is for elementary school students. You can do it in a very animated fashion in an animal world. This is for very early childhood students. You can play game quiz. You can perform the coloring book. You can go to space and play that game. You can talk with your AI buddy. You can select its shape and its colors, and different games we have already added for the students, and they are available for free. It is free and it will always be free. So that's our motto. And as I mentioned, that if some student wants some funding to support their education expenses, so they can start a fundraising campaign over here, right? And we are also expecting to combine it with some new cryptocurrency. We may call it a education coin or something like that, but that's quite a futuristic, thing to say, and we are working on it. Right, so here is it, and last but definitely not the least, as I was talking about the student dashboard, where he can manage his to-dos, where he can set his or her study goals and manage assignments, can talk to AI tutor, can manage his or her calendar, right? So all this is available under one roof. He can manage multiple flashcards, multiple contacts, resources, sheets, etc. So that's a quick demo. I hope our audience will like it, and the people on panel who are available. So some of them have already seen it. I believe Sylvester has already seen it and already listened much about all this. Sorry, but I believe there was something new for him as well. So with this, I'll again check with our next speaker, Dr. Iman. If she is available, we will quickly hand over the mic to her and we will listen to her amazing thoughts. Okay, so Dr. Eman will be joining us shortly. So meanwhile, Sylvester, if you are there and if you want to, share some views or some feedback about the product demo that you just saw. There is a lot to show. Obviously, I can't show everything right now, but I tried to make it as quick as I can. So if Dr. Snan Makdoum, if you or Sylvester, if you have some feedback or some, thoughts to share, maybe some, uh, encouraging remarks, or maybe whatever you want, some critical feedback. So floor is open. Okay. All right. So meanwhile, I would like to introduce our upcoming speakers in this EdTech conference. So we will be shortly joined by Dr. Iman Khalid. She is an associate professor at University of Management and Technology. And after her, we will be joined by Dr. Amina Rizwan from University of Central Punjab. So we are really looking forward to listen to these amazing doctors and amazing ladies. Okay, so I think we have some more time and we can talk more about EdShah then. Wow, that's an amazing opportunity. We didn't think that we will get enough time to talk about EdShah, but EdShah took its time. Okay, that's awesome. So here on my screen, if you guys can see, is the logo of EdShah. Let's quickly go through the dashboard for instructors and organizations. So you will have a very comprehensive dashboard where you can add as many courses as you want. You can make course bundles as well, right? So we all know that sometimes courses comes in bundles. So they are not a standalone or isolated course, but they comes in bundle. And you can also create upcoming courses that are not live yet. You are working on, but you can create the pre-hype. In courses, you can create different quizzes, you can customize your certificates, and make multiple certificate templates, as many as you want. You can make multiple assignments and give them to your students. You can see the course forum. So a forum can be created against each and every course that you create. And you can send course notices just like the platforms of like Udemy and Coursera. You can check your enrollments, that how many students are already enrolled in different courses, and you can also add them here manually if someone is having some technical difficulty. So you as an instructor or mentor can add them directly into this list. And you can also manage your wait list. You can create course categories and subcategories and trends, and you can also create your own new filters. You can always see the course reviews. And as an instructor, you can also see other instructors and consultants, and you can see your meeting schedules, how many students have booked meetings with you. As an admin, we can see almost all of them, but as an instructor, you can see your own meetings, right? So after that, you can see comments on your blog post and your courses. And if someone made a report about some course, like some content duplication or some content that he or she found offensive, so you can find these reports over here. And with each course, there is an attached notice board. You can add multiple announcements on these notice boards. And here is the store segment. As I mentioned, that you can add multiple products in your e-commerce store. You can manage their orders, their categories. So just like an e-commerce solution and e-merchandise, you can have all these features. So in blog segment, you can create as many blogs as you want, but they must be educational blogs, because we are not here to talk about random stuff. We are here to talk about education and edtech only. And if you have some pages related to that, some dedicated pages, so like social media platforms, you can create them here too. You can see different testimonials that people give you on your courses and your profile. And then you also do have AI content feature, where you can take help of AI to generate content for your own courses, right? So here is a snapshot of our admin panel. Okay, so about payment, right? So payment is very important. So we are integrating multiple payment gateways in this platform, and we also do have an offline payment option, right? So to take the cash payment and you don't want to involve these online gateways for whatever reason, so you can do that. And if you don't want to get into this payment thing, and you just want to make it gimmick, as Sylvester rightly mentioned, that gamification is very important in this kind of platform. So you can assign reward points to your students that they can redeem on multiple courses, or while booking a meeting or a consultancy with some mentor. They can do that, and it is very gimmick in its fashion. So on EdShah.com, we are already implementing this, and we are gathering multiple mentors on board who are creating all these courses. But if some institute or some organization want to have this solution with their white label branding, and they want to do it themselves, we are pretty open to that. We don't want to hold back on anything, and just trying to do everything by our own self. Our mission and vision is very clear. We want to spread the light of knowledge, and if someone else want to do it some with some other colors or some other logo, we have no issue in that. We can offer this whole build platform as a software as service model, and we would help them to whatever extent that is possible for us. So I think I made myself pretty clear in this meeting that is being recorded. So I said it, on purpose, that we are very willing to do it uh, on SaaS model as well, right? Okay, so that pretty much about EdShah. And with that, as I asked Sylvester in start, that what about the administrative side of EdTech? Okay, so we have talked about students, we have talked about organizations, we have talked about teachers. What about school administrators, right? So we are not leaving anyone behind. For school administration, we also do have a dedicated solution that we call EdMS, Education Management System, right? So here they do have a complete dashboard where they can add their teacher, their students, parents can sign up, different staff members can be here, and the school owner or admin can manage all this under one roof. They can add their accountants who can do the accounting stuff, who can manage the payroll, who can make invoices, fee challans, etc. They can add teachers who can handle the examination, different class schedules, different, all the activities related to academics. They can create classes, sections, subjects, assign teachers to different classes, assign subjects, right? And create the study planner, study material, lesson plan. So they can also plan their bulk printing of like ID cards, certificates, payroll, and they can manage the downloads on their website. They can always find the information about any student just on a single click, right? So that's how easy we wanted it to become. And we have also integrated the behavioral records of students in this panel, because we know that with grades, mental well-being is also very important, and behavior is very important. So they can also manage it here, and they can create behavior reports, and issue good behavior certificates to students. They can assign homework to all these students. They can manage the whole library over here. They can manage their transport department over here. If they have some hostel or dormitory rooms, they can manage it here, right? So we also do have a complete exam section, exam plan section, online and offline both exam section, a complete module for HR resources, department-wise staff directory, staff attendance, payroll, and a lot more. You can also manage your staff leaves, roles and permissions. You can, add different credits to their wallet. And if your school do have some inventory, like some store items or some supplier items, you can manage it over here. There are a lot more other features, but I think and I know that most of our audience who are already school administrator, they know all this stuff. I don't need to tell them all again. They know it, right? So whoever is willing to have a demo of it, just drop us a message on whatever social media platform you are in. If you are on LinkedIn, we are there. If you are on Instagram, we are there. If you are on Facebook, we are there. And if you want to book a meeting via our website, we always see whoever say anything to us on via our website. Even we are very keen in this regard that we still read each and every single comment on our YouTube videos, right? So we have started generating different educational content on our YouTube channel as well. So our playlist is dedicated to EdShah only, where we are generating this EdTech related content, different tutorials, different lessons, different things that can help students. So that's pretty much it about EdMS. EdMS is a part of EdShah that we are providing to different schools, colleges, academies, and educational institutes. And we know that most of our today's audience is administrators of these institutes. So we know your pains. We acknowledge you as a primary stakeholder in this whole ecosystem, in this whole ecosphere of EdTech. And we are here to help you in whatever capacity we can, with the help of these experts who are making international collaborations to, make EdTech as easy as they can. So while we often talk about EdTech, we talk about very, high-tech things, and we often ignore very basic stuff. So at EdShah, what we are doing, we are not ignoring even a very minute detail. Each and everything is important for us. Either it's your admission process, either it's your printing in your school, either it's the events in your school that you manage, either it's the uh, post-school job placement cell. We are here to help you with all that, because this is not for some, some uh, unprecedented or, some skyrocketed profits. This is for our students. This is for our future. We have to do it somehow. So we are not gonna keep it very, uh, very costly. We are gonna provide it to different schools on a very nominal cost, because the purpose and the goal is to digitize this whole sector and make use of technology as much as we can. Because unless and until we don't do this basic stuff, all the AI and AR VR stuff sound very, vague. Because if some student is not able to log into a simple portal, how we expect him to learn in a AR or VR environment? I don't think so he will be able to do that, unless and until we don't educate our students' parents to log into a portal and check their children report, and how all their children are progressing. How we can expect that they will understand what is happening in that virtual reality or augmented reality segment? So we need to go step by step. We know that this may sound like a very basic stuff, but I truly believe, as a social scientist and a researcher, that this is very much needed. This is not something we can, ignore, or we can say, okay, this is not necessary. This is necessary, and this is our gateway to the more technological advanced things like AR, VR, the implementation of AI. Because as Dr. Wasim Ahmad Khan rightly mentioned, AI is not something that is happening in silo. AI is implemented on something that is happening in current scenario, right? So we have to build the current scenario. We have to make it as robust as we can. We have to make it as available as we can, and then definitely we can apply different AI algorithms on that. We can, you know, feed that data to different AI algorithms, or maybe we can come up with some of our own. Okay, I think there was some disturbance. Sorry for that. Okay, so I have introduced EdShah, EdSocial, EdBuddy, EdMS, all the flagship products of EdShah. That is again a part of Shahruh Technologies Private Limited. So we have been working on it for quite a while now. So this is not something that came out of nowhere. It's not like that some fine morning Hamid said that Shahruh Technologies was sitting and he thought like, okay, from today we will work on EdTech. It's not like that. It is very well rooted in our company philosophy, and we have worked on multiple initiatives, startups before that actually led to what we are talking about today, right? So we do have a Facebook community already with the name of Student IO, Student In, Student Out. That is a very defined community of students and teachers on Facebook, and it's quite a big community of Pakistani students and teachers, mostly from the metro cities of Pakistan. So we did that back in 2012 and 2014, right? So we had that vision in our mind back then. And then we also launched a book bank back then. It was a physical one. Now, with the help of EdShah, we are going to make a virtual and online book bank as well, inshallah. And we will be donating a lot of books, and we will be making these things available for all our students, right? So knowledge should be available, knowledge should be accessible, and knowledge should be free, I guess. So we will play our part, and we expect that all of our key stakeholders will play their part, and that's how we will be able to build Pakistan economically, educationally superior, and fighting all these battles, because we need an educated nation. Uh, at Pakistan government, we do have a vision to create $1 trillion economy by 2047. That won't be possible if our education sector is not empowered, if our youth is not educated. So we often talk about that roughly 60 to 70% of our population is youth. We hear it a lot. We hear it a lot. But what to do with that youth? Are we providing them enough material to study? Are we providing them enough opportunity? Are we providing them platforms like these where they can prove themselves? Because youth need to prove themselves. They have this basic instinct in them that they want to prove themselves somehow. So if we don't give them these opportunities, maybe they will end up in something else, and that something else I cannot tell you, I cannot predict. So that may be very dangerous. So I hope that all this makes sense to our audience, and some of our panelists are still on panel. So if any one of you want to contribute anything, I would like to pause for a moment and check if Dr. Husnain Makhdoom or Sylvester might want to say something. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So with this, as we have thanked our key partners for this event, EdShah and Shahruh Technologies. I think it's time to acknowledge our other partners in this online conference. So we are really thankful to Noor PK, who is a research and development initiative of Shahruh Technologies Private Limited, for coming up with this idea of organizing this EdTech conference. So how it happened? So let me go through you all on that journey. So we started Shahruh Technologies back in 2017, and we were working quite informally in the start on multiple startups. But in 2020, we got it registered as a private limited company, and since then, we are working full time on that as a private limited company. And we had a 5-year plan, 5-year vision in our mind till 2025. So, Alhamdulillah, by the grace of Almighty Allah, we have already executed that, and we are very, satisfied with that. And now, from 2026 to 2035, we call it Shahruh 2.0. That's a new Shahruh. That's a new horizon to explore. And here we are very much willing and keen to make Shahruh Technologies more focused on research and development. So in Shahruh 2.0, our vision is to reach more people, to create more impact, to be a leader in edtech industry, to partner with different media, media houses and media outlets, so we can get the message reach to the right audience and perform different software research projects and other research projects in social sciences and related domains, right? So that's all these are all the things we are working on. And here Noor PK plays a vital role because without research and development, you cannot make a 10-year plan and you cannot achieve all these things. So we are really thankful to Noor PK for helping us in planning and research phase of this conference. And it will definitely not end here. It will go a long way. So conference is just a milestone. It's not something that we have conquered the world. We have just took our first baby step, and things will start inshallah right after that. So we will wait for Dr. Ayman for a couple of minutes. And our next speaker, Dr. Amna Rizwan, she is also in line to speak. We also had one really amazing speaker, but he had to rush back for some reason. And he will, send a recorded lecture of him that we will make available to our audience. So let me just quickly introduce him before we, play his video message when he sent it to us. So he is Professor Dr. Amir Saeed, who is Professor of Public Policy and Governance at IAS, Institute of Administrative Sciences, University of the Punjab. He has done his PhD in 2012 from University of Utrecht, Netherlands. He is a distinguished researcher, teacher, trainer, and consultant. He is Director of Human Resource Development Committee, University of the Punjab, and a former faculty member at Hutchison College. So we were expecting to have him with us at this time, but unfortunately, due to some unseen circumstances, he won't be able to join us today. But we will have his message that we will make sure that it reach all the target audience. So in this conference, I just wanted to mention him, and we also had Professor Iftikhar Rasool Sheikh, who was supposed to join us in this conference. I would also like to introduce Professor Iftikhar Rasool Sheikh. He is a professor of journalism and media studies. He has over 3 decades of experience with Pakistan television and radio. He's a senior researcher, PR manager, social scientist, analyst, and he's mentoring multiple organizations, including Shahruh Technologies. We will also have a video message from our international speaker, Mr. Ans Gilani, who is in US these days. He is president of GUTech International LLC. He's a multi-award holder, EdTech expert and mentor, global startup judge and mentor, implementation and project management expert, global success partner. He is founder and president of Apna Psychologist and also a Google certified project manager. So here is his profile, and we also had with us Mia Abdul Rashid Sahab, who is a motivational speaker, chairman Task Force Pakistan Agriculture Scientist Forum. He is a mentor at Business Incubation Center, Government College University, Faisalabad. He is a chairman of FCCI Standing Committee on Entrepreneurship, Training and Development, and he got the award of Best Focal Person from UNDP and Urban Unit in 2022.